What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Thomas. Today we're on a mountain and we're looking at the Palace X Oakley collab for winter 2024. I really need some new gear if I'm gonna get out of here. You guys are into old stuff, winter sports, snowboarding, skiing, or just going to work in a dope ass winter jacket, or you like going through the airport with a sick ass backpack, this video is for you. I'm gonna get the freak out of here, otherwise Mountain Rescue is gonna have to come get me. Let's go. Alright guys, to help warm me up, I want to remind you to please hit like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the noti bell so you can stay up to date every single time I post and go live. We go live every single Thursday for Supreme Live Cops. This week we got week 13 and the Hysteric Glamour collab. You won't want to miss that. And then of course on Friday we transition over to the UK with the bruvs and the mates for Palace, going for everything you're watching in this video today. Probably not everything, at least one thing, I can guarantee you that. Don't miss out. The streams start 1 hour before the drop. Sometimes I'm a little bit late, so 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can mark your calendars, hit the noti bell again to get those live updates. Okay. We also have memberships available on the channel for those of you that want to show additional support, get exclusive chat icons. Goal is 10 members by the end of the year. Link as always in the description down below, or you can click the join button next to subscribe and like and all that shit. Enough plugs. Let's look at Palace and Oakley, baby. Come on now. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Palace and Oakley, what a cool collab. We're just gonna start getting into it. We got some really dope pictures. This jersey, this guy's doing some self-care. I'm doing me, right? Is that the Mac Miller lyrics? Something like that. We got Palace, Oakley ski goggles. Had to rock the Supreme ones. Palace jersey, pretty dope. We have the ski pants and the thermal jacket, like the Denali looking thing, with some shoes that look so sick. I actually dig those shoes and wish I could utilize them more. Probably can't justify it living in Arizona right now. I say that all the time, but it's true. There's the crazy shoes. Not sure of the name and model of these, but they are absolutely futuristic and so dope. I love these pods with the aglets on the bottom. I have a pair of Nike ACG Mountain Fly lows. One of my highest video reviews actually on this channel. Go check it out if you want to see a review of that shoe. But these remind me of the little cleats on the bottom of those. I'm sure this is great for walking in extreme climates and environments like snow, mud, etc. You got the Oakley O so that people can track your footprint down and find you if you get lost. Call that a feature. More of this snow goggles, just no shirt like that. I love this pattern right here. We have this Arctic blue camo, full matching ski jacket, ski pants with the gloves to boot. Super dope. Big hit of the backpack. I think the backpacks will be pretty sought after. We also have a helmet, which is actually really cool. And I recommend you guys actually do ski and snowboard with the helmet. Last time I did not ski with the helmet, I was in Colorado and I fell and hit my head on a black diamond and probably got a minor concussion. I didn't actually go to the doctor. I was probably 21 years old at the time, 22, and it really fucking hurt and it took me out for the rest of the day. And plenty of people die not wearing helmets, so it's not lame. Protect yourself. I'd hate to see you guys go down when you're having fun winter sporting it up. Here's a view of the puffer jacket. Super dope. Again, I really like this camouflage colorway. It looks really amazing. It's clean with the Palace Oakley branding. You have the O for Oakley and then Palace in the Oakley font. I've said it once and I'll continue to say it. Palace is goated when it comes to taking their logo and transforming it into the collaboration that they have. Like in this case, Oakley, they take Oakley's font and create a new logo using that font, using the Palace name. I think it looks really good and something that Palace definitely has over Supreme. Our first shot of the K2 Oakley Palace snowboard. This thing is so dope, and I think if you snowboard in any kind of frequency, it'd be worth it to pick it up. It'll probably be expensive, but of course, all this stuff is going to be expensive. I mean, it's a Palace Oakley streetwear collab for winter wear. This stuff really does look usable, and I like the fact that it's not just a stupid collaboration for the purpose of being a stupid collaboration. It actually makes sense. Fleece jacket looks great. You got another shot of the jacket from the back, and then the ski goggles. Now let's take a look at the product pictures. Actually, if we go to Palace's Instagram, we can see some additional product pictures of the drop. You can follow Palace at Palace Skateboards, but this picture right here is new. This one is also not in the lookbook. Palace Oakley, the vibes are sick. I love this balaclava. Definitely gonna be something I'm gonna consider. Same thing with the ski goggles, even though I do have these Supreme ones. I'm pretty sure these are actually fake, guys. Here's the thing, I got them from a buddy who was selling a lot of Supreme at a time. He said, I don't know if these are real or not. I've never really cared, to be honest, because they're freaking Supreme ski goggles. Maybe they are legit, but just from what I can see from the plastic, I'm not sure if these are actually fully authentic. Maybe I'll eventually get them legit checked, but for something that he gave me for free, I'll freaking take it for now. Getting into the product pictures, we got this blue camo puffa. I think it's called the Puffa Cloud colorway. Super dope. It's gonna definitely be an expensive coat. I'd guess $499 and up. We will just have to wait and see. The unfortunate thing about Palace dropless, guys, unlike Supreme, there's less of a community of leakers for prices. So typically we don't see the prices until Thursday or Wednesday at the earliest. And as of now, we don't have anything. At the end of this video, I will double check to see what we got. This thing is called the Snow Cloud Jacket. Pretty dope. Palace and Oakley on the sides of the sleeves. Nice side pockets. Really cool mountain jacket. You get the back right there. Oakley looks to be a 3M hit, and the sides do too. I'm not positive. That would be pretty nice if that was true. We got the snow trousers, which is awesome. I actually really do need a new pair of ski pants that fit me. This would be a fit to go with. I wish I could justify going for that puffa and these, or even just the mountain jacket, which is what I'm dubbing this thing, even though it's just called the snow jacket. Reminds me of a mountain jacket from North Face. I have an under layer that you would put under a big puffer, still keep you warm on the mountain, or something you want to just wear a little bit more casually, maybe a sledding fit perhaps. But the matching colorways in black, a very clean collaboration, really only 2 to 3 colorways per style. This is the fleece petrol right here, zip up. You got the indigo on the interior sleeve. For a little contrast, Palace logo looks great. There is the back of it in the black colorway, giant Oakley O and Palace logo. Love to see it. Here is the Oakley hoodie in white, and there's the back with some tonal hits. I can't tell what material that looks like. It looks to be very shiny, so maybe some kind of an embroidery or a metallic or a leather screen print. I'm not totally sure. There it is in blue, and here is the jersey. Not sure how much hype this jersey will have. So far, I think the best item has been the puffa jacket. I think the puffas from Palace tend to go pretty quick, especially those camo ones. Last time we saw a good one was the Hell on Earth or the Apocalypse one from the beginning of winter 2024. Love these colorways too. The off-white and tan, very on style and on brand for what's trendy in streetwear. Here's the logo t-shirt. I think it's actually pretty dope. You get this Palace and Oakley logo with a rusted triferg, a bunch of different colorways, white, blue, a lighter blue, black, and this tan. Really sick logo. Would even maybe consider picking this up if I didn't have 50,000 t-shirts. The hat also pretty sick with the night clouds colorway. Very simple logo, but it works. I like that they're just using it over and over again on different pieces in slightly different styles. You can see it is a raised, embossed 3D logo. I dig that quite a bit. I think it looks really good. Beanie as well. Could end up having some potential. I feel like Palace beanies end up having more hype than Supreme beanies do because they release less of them and they tend to be pretty on point. A little bit of a pixelated logo here. I dig it. Now the balaclava, this thing looks like the balaclava of all balaclavas. Going down past your neck and actually onto probably part of your chest with this guy, or maybe it just kind of bunches up right here. I'm not totally sure, but this thing looks very warm and incredibly good at protecting your entire face. 2 colorways to match with the other items available. I love that about Palace. They always seem to give us a full collection with these types of collabs, and they really make it seem like this stuff is meant to be used, and you wouldn't even feel bad for using it. This is definitely something I would throw on for the ski trip I'm taking in a month. We'll see if I end up picking up anything for the personal. And I also really hope this is 3M too. That would be sick. We got the helmet as well. Pretty sure this is going to be on the expensive side. A lot of this stuff will be. Let's be real here. It's not only Palace, it's Oakley, which is a more expensive glasses brand, and they are making a fully fledged winter snowboarding ski gear for use, and you want that stuff to actually be good and to be worth your while to protect your noggin. So if you're paying $300 for a helmet, so be it. At least you're doing it in style. Again, we'll get the prices out as soon as we can, probably on the Thursday Supreme live stream after the live cop. Now here is one of the dope items of the week. The snow goggles I think will actually sell out. It's hard to say if these will have resale. You can look at maybe what these Supreme ones are doing. I feel like the Supreme ones probably have a little bit more clout, given that these were kind of a popular rap accessory back in late 2010s. People were rocking these like 2016 through 2020, I'd say. That was pretty hype. Not sure if it still stays the same with Oakley and Palace, but these definitely look really good with the prism. They look to be polarized, which is nice. You'd expect so with a brand like Oakley collaborating on the drop. And then these guys, the Clifton sunglasses, absolutely mental, just really funny. I like the croaky you got on the back so you can hang them around your neck. Very Matrix, very Y2K. I think these could end up being the most hyped item of the week, believe it or not. And maybe something that I would consider going for if they're not like $200. They probably are though. There's something about sunglasses where it's tough for me to spend more than $150. I don't know what it is. It's like spending more than $100 on shorts. I haven't got there quite yet. And I'm also kind of hurting a little bit for cash. So I'm probably not going for much of this stuff for the personal, but we'll have to wait and see if this video gets, 50,000 views. That'll all change, of course. The gloves right here, pretty sick. I love that we're just continuing on with the snow camo. This is the night camo or the snow black colorway, whatever it is. Very cool. I wonder if these are smartphone touchable gloves. I think in today's modern era, if you're releasing gloves, they better be able to use a smartphone. There's nothing worse than having to do that thing on the ski lift where you take off your glove to use your phone for a second. Everyone wants to keep their gloves on when it's 30 degrees or less outside. It's just no fun when you're doing that. Here's the Icon pack. Very sick. You have 3 different straps to really lock your gear down. Some side pockets, straps. This thing looks very rugged, super functional, and I love that from a backpack that you're going to be using on the mountain. And let's be real, when the kids pull up with the snowboards, they got the backpacks on, the music's going, you're like, damn, those kids are cool. I wish I was still cool. Here I am, 29 years old. I haven't skied in 2 years. I look like a jackass, and I'm just trying to have fun. That's how I feel, at least. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. We are getting to the end here with 2 more items. We have the Palace Oakley Edge Flex shoes in black. No idea what these things cost. I don't know if these are the Oakley Edge shoes. I'm gonna quickly look it up just to see if we can get something. Okay, these are the Oakley Edge golf shoes. I'm not sure if this is what we're getting here, golf shoes, but apparently Oakley makes shoes now, and it looks to be a very similar outsole, just a different upper with this snow camo pattern with some stitching, the Palace logo. Everything else from the midsole up looks to be the exact same. So golf shoe, I guess? I don't really know. Use it as a golf shoe, use it as a snowboarding shoe. Well, not actually snowboarding. You'd probably need boots for that. And speaking of snowboarding, last but not least, we do have the Palace K2 and Oakley Snowboard. Big block letters. Definitely the keystone item of the collaboration. It brings it all together. You can't really do much with all the snowboarding gear in the world if you don't have an actual snowboard or pair of skis. This thing, pretty sick, functional. Would not recommend getting this for resale. It's bulky. It's tough to resell snowboards. We can quickly look at StockX to see if there's any on there that are worth copying or end up reselling. In my head though, it's worse than a skateboard because there's less people that snowboard, definitely, and it's big, bulky, and also not to mention a seasonal type of activity. I stand corrected. So this is the Supreme snowboard, and this one isn't a good one for resale. It was $648, came out fall winter 23, and the last sale sold for under retail. A couple of them did flip pretty early on, but I can't believe this, and I did not know this, guys, but this is the first ever Palace snowboarding collaboration. So this right here is actually the first Palace snowboard of all time. I would have thought we've gotten a Palace snowboard before, but no. So if you are someone who has a couple extra bucks to spend and wants to hold on to this or collect it, I think that's worth to go for. If it's around that under $500 mark, I probably won't be. Definitely consider it. That's crazy. I did not know Palace had never done a snowboarding collab ever. Pretty cool. What do you guys think about the Palace and Oakley drop for winter 2024? I think it's so crazy. We've never gotten one of these before. And if we look at the drop list right here, we can see the pieces are kind of randomly scattered. You have like the hat and helmet bag towards the bottom, shoes, middle bottom, the glasses kind of in the middle. Black backpack is upvoted a bit. The snowboard is only 24 or 34 upvotes. I can't read 24, it looks like. The highest one of these landminer snow goggles, which is wild that it's all this black stuff at the top. I really don't know how much I trust Palace community, but there it is. If you guys want to follow along with this video, you can go look at the description, look at all the items, all the pieces. What are y'all going for? Personally, if I had to pick one item above the rest, it's still not going to be the snowboard. It's going to be this puffer right here, followed shortly by probably this backpack, then one of these sunglasses pairs, probably these in the number 4 slot, and the number 5 slot. I have to give it, and this is for resale alone. God dang it, it's gonna be, it's probably these right here. It's probably the goggles. I think long term, long hold, the snowboard could do pretty good, but even if it is the first snowboard, I don't think it's gonna be the easiest item to sell, but I could be wrong. And if you have the money and you're feeling that snowboard, I really want someone to cop it so we can show you guys what it looks like in person. If you guys ever have any cool stuff that you pick up, remember, my socials are down below. DM me on IG, DM me on Twitter, and I'll feature you on the channel during a live stream for absolutely free 99. How about that? Anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I gotta get back down this mountain, man. I thought I was down it, and then I woke up and I was pretty much already halfway back up. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed, comment on the video if you liked, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. My leg, it hurts.